Okay, back again, Mr. Let's Paint. Paints in your dreams. Alright. I'm just trying to see something here. I'll get that to volume. What the hell happened on that? What's this one? Should be up just a tad bit more. Put the dreams up. Put some music in the background. Another hour of dreams. High energy. Let's get some high energy. Let's see if we can just get through this hour. Looking forward to the end. No. Yes, maybe. Sometimes I am sometimes I am brutally honest. A little too much. Goes against all clown performing logic. I know a professional clown, and he told me years ago, he said, never let them know, always, or something like, always try to be happy, or never always be upbeat and something. Yeah, it's something about it seems fake, I'm not here to fake you out or nothing. I'm just being a human being, and so sometimes I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to be faking it. Though I could. Okay, Helen. I know, it takes you guys a while to get going here. It takes me a while to get going here. No worries. This is the highest rated dream painting show ever. Because it's the only one. That's right. It's the only dream painting show ever. Okay, let me see if I'm just about dreamed out, though, frankly. I think we're going to move on to something else here at some point. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Okay, we're not going to take any more calls anymore. It's just there's no point waiting around for people to call. So let's just forget about the calls. No more calls. Okay, new plan here. Because I get tired of waiting. I can't wait for these calls to come in, and then half the calls are incoherent or trying to mess with you. So there's really no point taking your calls anymore because we just don't have enough people calling in, and there's just too much dead time. I just can't stand. It drives me crazy. So the new plan is well, I don't know what the new plan is, frankly. But I like chapters. I like transitions. I like being able to spin out of control and move on to another, turn the page. So I think that's where we're headed. We're turning the page on our dreams. We're now opening up to just you telling, maybe for here on out, you can tell me your dreams. So we'll open it up as such as that, okay? You want to come in the chat room and you have a really good dream, you could tell me that, or you can email me a dream, or you can send it to me at Facebook. Or not, but that's the new plan. I'm not going to take your calls anymore. This service has self-destructed. We have burnt out. No calls. Fuck that. Okay. There you go. Uh-oh. What did I do? Did I lose your page? Are we still here? Let's see. I may have closed the window. Okay, we're still here. All right. Okay, regroup. Okay. All right, that's it. No more dreams. Fuck your dreams. Not gonna paint your fucking dreams anymore. Fuck that shit. No more fucking dreams. That's it. No more dreams. Well, I'll tell you why there's no more fucking dreams. I'll tell you why. It's because I had this I had my stream set to private for 20 minutes. I thought it was public, and so no one was watching, and I got pissed off. I may reconsider. I don't know. It's just hard to sit around and wait for you guys to call in, man. It's just so frustrating. I'm just getting complain all I want, but it's sort of true. But it's kind of funny. It's funny that. Hello, who's this?
Hello, how you doing this fine day?
See, that's why I suspect we're not taking any more calls either, because all we're doing is attracting bullshit calls. So now I'm getting into a bad mood. So I think maybe we just don't take calls anymore. I'm sorry that that's the case. It's a combination of I'm really having a good time painting your dreams. I really am. Deep down, I really do enjoy painting your dreams. But this format is just not enough. Is not enough of a operation. There's not enough groundswell of people coming in and calling, for one, and then half the calls are bullshit calls, such as this. Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Iggy.
Iggy, what's going on, Iggy?
I was just wanted to give you a dream I remember when I was little.
Okay, because
We're good?
All right, I guess I'll do it. I'll paint your dreams. You're real.
Right,
you're not gonna fuck with me.
No. I fucking was really scared right now.
Why are you scared?
Because I thought you were gonna stop streaming, man. You need your stuff.
No, you know what happened? Hey, you know what happened?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, you just told me, yeah, and I was like, whoa.
It's funny because I thought that I was streaming and I wasn't, because I was set to private.
Oh god.
So I assumed that no one was watching. I'm like, fuck this shit. I quit. And now,
You scared me. I was super concerned.
no, don't get scared, because I'm doing something else. I just, I've been doing this for 3 months or so, or 4 months or whatever. And we're making progress here. I'm just I'm a little annoyed at what we have going on. It's just not we're not, it's just not amounting to it's hard to keep going.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Not everybody sees the same thing you do, at least.
Well, of course not. No one's gonna see that.
Yeah, that's what's so weird, right?
Yeah.
We all look through similar eyes, but we all see it completely different.
Yeah.
My dream when I was younger, I would have a dream that I would open a drawer, like for where my clothes is at, and it would be the top drawer of a really, really big wooden brown dresser drawer.
Yeah.
And I was like small enough to where my head was just above the top drawer.
Yeah.
And I opened it, and there was a tarantula inside there, like a big, huge tarantula inside the drawer.
Yeah.
So I had this dream for a long time.
Yeah.
And then later on in life, I learned I actually lived in Mexico for a while. And then in the area that we would live, we would regularly find tarantulas, freaking scorpions, and everything. And then I guess that might have really happened. It wasn't just a dream.
So it's a real story.
Yeah, I think I remember it as a dream, but hearing it later and talking to elders and them giving stories of what happened and all this stuff, I was like, whoa, I think I dreamed of an old memory when I was very, very small.
Yeah, that's a beautiful dream, no doubt.
Pretty crazy. It's still like it was a brick house. I could still picture most of it. It's pretty crazy. When I thought I just imagined it all. But I also remember they told me I was younger than 2 years, so how far do we really remember back?
No, well, yeah, it's probably what they told you. So you may. May or may not may not be a dream.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy. It's like, whoa. Like somehow that information still, you still held on. Like, I always wonder, like, when does our stream of consciousness actually start? Like, when do we know that we know what we are conscious? Like we know we ourselves, and how long does our brain hold on to everything before that?
Yeah. Agreed. So basically, you got a tarantula in a drawer. You open the drawer and you got a tarantula.
Yeah, it's a huge tarantula, and I remember it was super small for it to happen, and it always happened when I was little too. I don't dream about that anymore.
Did it bite you?
No, never did. It was just super close and scary.
Did it smile at you, or like hiss or do anything?
I want to say it gave us like a teeth grin, like you show its teeth to let me know it's dangerous.
Oh, okay. It's like, watch out, don't mess with me.
Yeah. It doesn't have a rattle, so it has to, give some type of warning. It might have had its first two hands up to be like, hey.
Yeah. When did you have this dream, Iggy?
So when I was younger, I think I remember having it until like I was 7 or 8 years old. So from like 4 to like 7, I would have it on and off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I think I realized like when I was in high school, maybe like around 16, I was talking to my grandma.
Yeah.
And she was telling me about a story when I used to live with her.
Right.
And I was way younger as a baby, and that we would regularly run into tarantulas and scorpions and everything. And I was like, wait. And I told her about a dream. She goes, I think that happened, but she's old, so she wasn't even too sure.
That's a beautiful dream, Iggy. I'm still.
Yeah.
I didn't draw it. I didn't paint it. I'm like in a weird mode right now. Sorry, I didn't do it.
No, it's good. Hopefully.
Yeah,
hopefully you get somewhere.
Yeah, because I just threatened. I just told everyone, and so it's kind of hard to get back. After I just threw in the towel and get pissed off at everything, it's hard to get back up and snap out of it. I like to stew a little bit. I'm stewing right now, Iggy.
Yeah, it happens. You know what? It's so weird. We have to literally, like, I remember all fighting tears, and then one time I decided, fuck it, I'll cry.
Yeah.
And all that, whatever was pent up, went away way faster than if I was trying to ignore it,
Yeah.
So I just thought about it. I was like, man, if I, and it's weird now. I try to cry.
Yeah.
And I guess I've averted from crying for so long that I hold on to things a little longer than I should.
Right.
But that's me. That's me.
Gotcha.
Like, because I can't let it out in the cry.
Yes.
It takes me a little longer to like, oh, I'm over it finally. Which is weird. I just thought, I thought always, being able to control your feelings, gives you power over them. But also, you have to let them go through you, or else you're pent up, and you're not allowed. You're not allowing yourself to get to the next thing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad you're mad, bro. Real glad. You got to get through it.
Yeah, no, I just got a little pissed off, and it's all because it was my own, my own technical difficulties. But I think I'm secretly not wanting to do the show anymore. The dreams.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, I know everybody who watches you fucking loves it, man. I love everything. I've been trying to introduce people to you. I used to watch you on public TV when half the show was people calling crazy stuff.
Okay, yeah.
It was amazing. Your exercise and painting.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm gonna get back into that. I want to get back into that. Gonna get back into that a little bit. I just, the problem with the live internet right now is that we only have, like, right now there's only 8 people watching, and that is consistent the way it is, and it's been that way for years. And I can't break out. I can never get hundreds of people like I might have been able to in the past. So the energy is limited to the 10 people that are watching, and it just it's hard to keep going.
Yeah, you need exactly. For all the energy you put in, you need an equal output, or else.
Well, because I've been doing it for so many years, it's hard. It's hard to redo it for 5 people. So I'm a little pissed off, and it's funny. It was funny that I sabotaged my own self apparently just now. But
it's okay. We all do it sometimes.
I believe that's it's a common thread in humanity is to sabotage yourself.
Yeah.
The problem is that
Go ahead.
how do you back into it and go, oh, you know what, maybe maybe I will paint your dreams, maybe I will. like for loved ones too, like with your loved ones, how do you backtrack and go, oh God, oh I'm sorry, oh man. I mean, it's hard.
I know exactly what you mean.
Because you probably opened the Pandora's box and you just like went, screw this, fuck this, I'm unhappy, I'm pissed off. It's not working the way I want.
Yeah. Fuck. But you're making me think about other things. I'm like, holy shit, I'm going through my own things, and now it's like, it's translating. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, and again, here's the other thing. There's a good reason why no one watches my show. Because I suck.
No, you're great.
No, okay, Iggy, for you, I'm great. For the 9 other people watching that right now, okay, or probably only half of those. The other half are just going, this guy really does suck. But there's a reason why. There's a reason why you do not get tons and tons of views. I know that. I'm well aware of my suckability. I know that. I also know I have some charisma. I know I have some performance abilities. But overall, I deserve the 7 people watching right now. I deserve it. Consistently 7 fucking people every fucking day.
There's literally, I would say, because of how unique you do everything. Like, there's no one who can do what you do. I've never seen it. I've seen people inspired from you and what you do, and, you have, I would say, like, there's, children throughout generations. You have many children of your art, and, it shows from people later on that,
I understand. I appreciate it. Yeah, I understand. I'm thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's nice of you to say.
Of course. Yeah. Well, love you. Hopefully, you found the up and up soon, and thank you for listening.
Oh yeah.
As well as thank you for always putting out your best, man. You're fucking awesome.
All right. Thanks. Thank you, Iggy. Thanks for calling in, buddy. Okay. Okay, there goes Iggy on his dream. I'm sorry I wasn't able to paint that. I don't know. I just sort of had a major brain fart. I literally, unbeknownst to myself, I sabotaged this whole experience at the moment here. And there's not much I can do. There's no way to back out of this except for either doubling down and literally no more dreams. Like, I hit the wall and I'm not doing this shit anymore. We'll do something else. That's entirely possible. But ironically, we were onto something. You know, I was onto something. I was getting into cross-pollination of people's dreams, which is kind of fun. Kind of fucks up the dreams in terms of what the dream was all about when I start combining other people's dreams on top of your dream. Kind of a dream fuck of sorts. But as a painter, I think I enjoyed that. Keeping it real! We're keeping it real here. Mr. Let's Paint. A little PO'd, though also kind of alive. I'm alive. And one way to be alive is to be a little pissed off. As long as it's not directed at anyone, you're okay. For the most part. Just sort of, you know, yell into the hinterlands, into the world. That's positive. That's a positive aspect. It's positivity on a you know, sort of a yin yang. There is a positivity factor from the frustration one has. All right, thanks for all the advice. I know you guys love to give me advice, and I generally never take it because the various advice that I get, when I make use of it, it does not amount to, it does not work. But I appreciate it nevertheless. No more dreams. That's it. You know, we did a lot of dreams though. You know, I think maybe that's it. Maybe we got to move on to something else. Let's regroup, guys. Maybe that was the universe telling me to do something else. That was the universe telling me, yeah, screw your dreams. Fuck your dreams, man. Fuck your fucking dreams. I'm not fucking painting your fucking dreams no more. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hey, my name is Joseph. I've been on your program before.
What's up, Joseph?
I was just wondering if I could ask you some questions. I just saw the No More Dreams, and I kind of got here on the tail end.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering if I could. I know I'm not here to give advice because I have no advice to give. But I was just wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Sure. Shoot.
Awesome. What did you do before doing this interactive painting extravaganza in any form possible? In any of its current iterations of TV or YouTube, what did you do before that?
Well, I worked as a garbage worker. I was a garbage man.
And did you paint on the side? I remember hearing you say the other day that you went to school to study art. No,
that's not true. No. I've been a garbage worker all my life, and that's how I make a living. I pick up garbage.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have a friend that he dumpster dives. Do you ever? Have you ever garbage collected
I
and then gone dumpster diving after that?
Yeah, I've picked up quite a lot of nice things from the garbage. I've eaten a meal. What do they call it? Freeburg, Freegan, or something like that.
That's it. Freaking, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
I've eaten a
terminology.
free meal before like that.
Cool. And so you never went to art school?
No, I never went to art school. I never picked up a paintbrush. I've never done nothing.
Are you lying to me, or were you lying the other night? I'm really curious. I'm fascinated by this.
No, just look me up. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into talking. What's your background? What do you want to know? What I'm being difficult, I know, but I don't feel like
I'm just like,
yeah.
and I'm just like, you know, inspired often by your presence in the earth, I guess, and just like that's how I want to be someday, you know.
Oh, you want to be like me?
I hope I'm, you know, I hope I'm at a place in my life where like you can do stuff like this, and even if you're like incredibly underground, just like
yeah. I see what you're saying.
You corner the internet that
that
exists
yeah.
nowhere else.
I get you.
You know?
I understand.
And I respect that so much.
I understand what you're saying. And you can too. you can do this too.
I don't mean to push your button.
No. Well, no.
Like,
I push my own button here. I push my own button.
You don't like being questioned, do you?
No, I've answered that, and I don't want to go rehash my existence. You know, like every day.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to have to go through the whole story about who I am and what I did and all that stuff. What I'm about.
It's kind of like you're on a tourist, like you were on a tourist trap or something, and you have to like go through the spiel every day, and your tour is like your self-created universe.
Yeah,
that must get really old, doesn't it?
It can get old. Well, it gets old talking about yourself and talking about, you know, my whole background and all that. Yeah, that's no fun. I don't know how anyone could just do that. I mean, I know people are patient enough, and some people are wonderful about being like that, and I, you know, in some ways I try and I would, but maybe in this position right now, I'm not able to participate in that.
Right.
Only because this is not really about
that. Is
that.
A consequence of the medium?
Yeah, this medium sucks in terms of the. You don't know who I'm talking. I don't know who I'm going to talk to. If someone calls up, you don't know who's like in the chat room. We don't know. I don't know. You know, there's no real. It's kind of a wild west of sorts. So maybe my guard is constantly up.
Right.
And so I can't really. Even if I'm honest, it tends to even backfire, even when I'm honest sometimes.
Right, because you appear to be like this random guy who's just like, you know, yelling things, and people come into this random experience. Maybe they're like the people signing on tonight or whatever who don't know your name, haven't been here before, and they're just like, what is this? And it's like you kind of have to know you and your community and your background to like appreciate like the spot that you're in right now or whatever. And honestly, like it kind of reminds me a little bit about Twitch and Mixer and these other streaming platforms that people have regular viewers, and the community itself, the chat room, for example, like has its own community of people that like know each other. Like the people chatting even know each other. It kind of gets to that level of activity, and I don't know if like YouTube is capable of even having that sort of community-driven place, but I'm just kind of throwing shit out there, to be honest.
Yeah, well, you might be right about that. I honestly don't know if there's much of a community on YouTube, but it's somewhat user-friendly, and I've been staying with it. So, also it connects with videos that I will upload that are not live streamed. So it's it's sort of an easy portal, if you will. And I have
what a lot of gamers do is have their live stream on Twitch, and then they port their like clips or their best moments onto YouTube.
Okay.
And that's an interesting combination. But it's just like that might be a little too much work for what you want to put into it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the other problem here. Even if I were to make enough of a living just streaming, which I guess there are people that actually make a living streaming. If I were to make a living just streaming, I would still have to figure out how. I would have to spend a lot of time, you know, when I'm not streaming, to somehow promote and you know, re-edit, and it's just too much work. I like just turning on the darn thing and going. You know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know, and I got.
So
other
you're at a
things
crossroads right now where it's like it's not doing it for you enough.
Well, I've been in a crossroads for the past probably 10 years with live streaming. When I started doing it
Have you really been live streaming that long? Wow.
I've been live streaming since 2008, 2007, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when you first start streaming, it's fun. There's, you know, you're excited. But
Right.
I think, you know, there's a lot of other people doing it, so and ultimately what you do, what I'm doing is, you know, not it does not command a lot of viewers. It has its place, but A, there's no money in it. And B, it takes a lot. You know, it takes a lot of effort to do something when there's, you know, A and B, no one's watching, and there's no money in it. And then I'm more interested in my creative output as an artist. That's why I like doing the dreams. I like talking and talking to you guys about the dreams. But I go crazy. Because there's not enough people calling in with your fucking dreams. So I wait 10, 20 minutes for your fucking dreams, and there's no fucking dreams, you know, because no one's fucking watching the fucking show.
So
Now I get a lot of people watching. A lot of people watch. Now I'm getting more people watching because I'm swearing. So I may just have a show where I just swear, you know. Yeah, fuck.
Maybe that's your new format.
That's my new format. Just fuck. Come on, more people.
You're a
Fuck.
performance artist.
I suppose so. So anyway, that's the frustration as a creative being that somehow I am. Though I'm not necessarily certain that I'm an artist per se. I don't feel that I'm an artist always. I don't, you know, I don't play the game of being an artist other than just making art. So that's a whole nother avenue, you know, in terms of what you're perceived to be or who you are and what you do, you know. That's a whole nother story.
Right. Well, honestly, I know you've heard this before, and I know you've heard it from many different people, and people call you and give you compliments all the time, and I'm not going to sit here and ramble on about this sort of stuff for long, but and I'll let you get back to your show here now, but honestly, as far as I think you're more of an artist than you're the truest form of an artist, dude. And and I hope you experiment with formats or whatever drives you to feel happy about the future in your creation of art, because you know I've enjoyed it so far. So,
well,
anyways, John, I'll let you get back to it. Thanks for letting me call in and disrupt your show.
No, of course. You're a very thoughtful call-in.
Awesome. Well, have a good evening, my dude. See you later.
Okay. Thanks for calling, buddy. All right. How can I be an ass? You know, I mean, that was the most thoughtful call that I've had in a while. Of course, very constructive and informative and all that stuff. But I think he started off with the call like he was kind of interested in finding out about, well, how could I be sort of, how could I somehow you know, sort of do something similar, not so much similar, but just sort of, you know, I guess he was curious about like trying to, you know, the creative process and being an artist, I guess, or a streamer, if that's that's what it is. I don't know what he was necessarily what he was thinking, but and I guess it's an up and down kind of thing, creativity, but I don't mind that part. It's easy to be frustrated with the format that you are given, and so it's particularly when it doesn't feel like you have enough of interest. Even though clearly we have some people watching right now, so that's neat. You know, I wish we had more of that community consistently, maybe. And I know in the past we've done that. I've done that. I've been able to have a better community on, actually on other portals, frankly. We used to do that. We used to have a better run on the streams with at the place called Stickam. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but we had a nice, we had a good time with that because there were a lot of people watching that, or at least coming into my show and stuff. Well, anyway, look, I've been painting. Chad says life would suck a little bit without Let's Paint TV. I haven't called in because I don't remember my dreams, but mostly because I'm working evenings. Yeah. Anyway, I just I'm just throwing it out there. You know, I might begrudgingly go back to doing people's dreams. Though I just find them. Well, I find them actually quite interesting. There's just not a good. I think what we got to do is revisit it, maybe, and particularly if there were more callers coming in, where it was a better stream of activity, and we were getting that a little bit, but it had seemed to die off quite a bit. The dreams were not coming in and quick enough, and so maybe it's my artistic insecurities that are says, you know, hey, I don't want to wait. I can't wait all day, you know, to hear your dream, to hear you out, and talk to you about your dreams, you know, and B, shit's not working. It's not working. This show's not working. So why would I, you know, why should I keep doing this? Let's change it up. So, with that in mind, my friends, we're still here. Oh, also, I noticed that people with stream nowadays, they like stream for like 8 hours a day and stuff. I mean, they like stream for like it's their full-time job. And I only give maybe an hour. You know, like, I don't think that, like, for the internet, it seems that you can't just do something for an hour anymore. Yeah, Brian says, yeah, maybe take dreams from the chat. Yeah, I was I offered that as an option, but it was funny because I had already put down because it was the stream was going private, meaning no one was watching it, and so but I thought it was public, and so I'm just sitting there for 20 minutes. This from 6 o'clock to like 6:30, 6:20, and I'm like, I am done with this. And I even posted on Facebook, no more dreams. I'm not painting your fucking dreams anymore. Of course, that gets getting a lot of likes, and so maybe we just leave it at that. Maybe we just don't do any more dreams. Samuel says maybe you should try painting something else, and that's a whole nother ball game for sure. I think that's kind of maybe where I'm headed now is or I have been playing with. Let's just paint something else. Let's take suggestions and paint other things. Let's not limit our painting creativity to just dreams, because apparently you guys don't dream enough. You know, you guys don't fucking dream enough. I don't dream enough, but I know I'm dreaming. But I guess I'm tired of talking about your damn dreams. So, with that in mind, if you do have a dream, if it's interesting enough, maybe we'll paint it. Otherwise, I think we hit the head on the nail. We hit the end of the road. We hit the fork. To explore other endeavors. Maybe paint memories. I think just really paint anything. I think we just paint anything or everything. Let's not. I like the collaborative aspect of the dreams, and I like the collaborative aspects of interacting with you guys. So I just don't want to limit it to dreams anymore, because I think that's stopping most of you from interacting. Possibly. However, I mean, let's try that out. Let's try that out, maybe. Well, you think about it. We started off, I think Matthew pointed this out here. We did start off with the Sharpies, and then we went into the oil pastels, and then we went into the oil paintings. But I think it was we did it for about 3 months. Ray art, that is something we did years ago, where we take ideas from the chat and maybe calls too, and we put it all onto a bigger canvas. Yeah, we did that years ago. We did a whole bunch of those, and I'm basically moving my way back into that premise of painting. So, Jesse says, I have a dream involving extra-dimensional lettuce people who recruit me to save their home world. Is that too lame? No, it's good. I don't know how I would paint that though. It's a little strange. I'm happy to just do what I'm doing. I'm happy to be here. Okay? I'm happy being here with you guys. I'm glad there's someone here. Look, I'm relieved that there's actually someone here. Because, as I said earlier, what prompted me to lose it and to give up on the dreams was I had the darn thing set for private. And because of that, I assumed no one was watching. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hey, this is Jesse.
What's up, Jesse?
Jesse Pasley in the chat. How's it going?
I'm good.
Yeah. So I wanted to know, like, if my dream was too lame about the lettuce people.
Yeah. Well, it's
like, and I didn't know if it was too late to call in and do more painting. If it is, I can come back like if you do it another time.
Well, I mean, we might do it another. I don't think I'm reevaluating my dream painting.
Yeah.
So I'm like somehow I don't know. I spun out and I burnt out on the dreams, but I might come back tomorrow, you know, and do dreams. I might change my mind.
Oh well, you know, like. If
who
it's
cares?
Tomorrow or next week or
Yeah.
next year, man, getting burnt out on stuff that's awful. And you're like up there. You know, how many times a week? Like every night?
Yeah, Monday through Friday. I've been doing it lately.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, man. You gotta.
Wow.
I can tell, like you put a lot of effort into this, and that's You don't ever get like burnt out on doing cool stuff.
Well, anyway, yeah, I understand. I don't know what I'm doing, so
None of us do.
Well, some people think they do or whatever. So it's okay. I mean, I'm just I'm happy to find that we're alive and interacting. I lost it there with the fact that there was no one watching. I just assumed no one cared. So I guess it was my own selfish interest or my own insecurities, as mentioned before.
No. Like I think you put a lot of effort into making stuff for people, and when no one shows up, I mean, it's like preparing for a party or something. And then all the people you invited didn't show up. That's kind of lame.
Well, yeah, but it's understandable. This is the internet. I mean, other people got plenty of things to do, and there's other wonderful programming somewhere or whatever. Competition and stuff. I understand that. I don't have any issues with that. But yeah, it makes it easier when that happens. It makes it easy for you to say, "Hey, I'm not going to do it." It's easy to say, "Look, I'm not going to have a party anymore. Fuck this. No one's coming. Why should I have a party? You know?
Yeah.
I got other stuff to do. I got plenty of stuff I could be doing.
Yeah.
But I like doing this. This is also for me. This is interacting. I need to interact with somebody out there. So so you're my interaction. But the fact that it's funny how I created the whole thing by my own mistake, if you will.
Well, hey, cool. If you take a break from the dream stuff, maybe I'll paint my own dream. And
there you go.
And tell you about it sometime.
I'm not against dreams. I'm not against the whole dream thing. But I guess it's a combination of I think ideally it's something that could be done on a bigger level and with more more people watching and all that good stuff, and that's just not the case. So.
Yep. Well, hey, cool. Whatever you decide to do, I hope you keep creating and don't burn yourself out. Okay, sir?
Oh, I burn myself out on both ends, but I keep coming back no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I got nothing else. That's nothing else to fall back on. So I'm coming back.
Yeah.
And I might be doing more dreams. I just at the moment I think I'm going to stop to some extent, and we'll try something else.
Yeah. Well, I'll be watching whatever the new thing is.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't know. Cool. We might just hang out and talk. That might be fun. Just talk.
Yeah. I'll be up for that.
Okay. That's always fun.
All right.
Okay. Do you like this time slot at 6 o'clock? Because I might have to change it because the light's getting lighter and it's not dark anymore as much, and I might be, you know, out and about more so. I don't know, you know, what's your time slot? What do you like? Is this good for you probably, or I don't know?
Yeah, I was about to say like right now is probably perfect. Like that's like, you know, kind of like before I go to bed.
Okay, so you're on the East Coast then?
I'm in the Midwest.
Midwest, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Central time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like the evening slot to some degree, as opposed to I used to do it in the morning or sort of morning, and I don't know. I kind of liked it because I would get it out and then go on with my life. And this time, the last few months I've been doing it in the evening. I don't think it makes a difference, frankly, but you know, I think you attract or lose. You lose and gain certain people because of, you know, the time. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say too, like, you know, if you you know, if you didn't want to do it every day, like doing something like a couple times a week, just you know, because gosh, like I couldn't imagine like doing anything live. It'd just be so nerve-wracking.
No, well, you get better at it. You get better at it. You can get better at it. You know, you get used to it. It's not a. I think. I mean, if you watch me, you can tell I'm just sort of being myself. I'm kind of. I mean, maybe I'm performing to some degree, but at the same time, I'm also kind of being real. To some, you know, just being myself. So. It's a combination, no doubt. I've done it long enough, so I know. Maybe, you know, I guess I have some ability to keep going and keep talking, kind of thing. You know, I don't know. Maybe. You'll be all right. You just gotta, you know, get going. You know, I mean, it's easy to just say and then you just like, I can't. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I quit. You know? But then what are you going to do? What are you going to do now?
What am I going to do now?
Well, you know, like if you just, you know, if you start something.
Yeah, you started and you just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'll let you go, and I'll let you know if anyone else has a call or something.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for taking my call, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thanks for calling, buddy. Okay, Cynthia says still life. That's an option. Yeah, that's an option. Yeah, I think I want to just open it up to overall and not just limit it to dreams. I think that's where we're headed. I think we're just sort of, this is a little powwow. We're having a little powwow. Maybe that's not the right thing to say. Can I say that without a meeting? We're having like a little group meeting. I think powwow is okay to say, right? Isn't that appropriate? I don't know. Maybe not. But we are having a sort of a group think tank. A think tank. All set off because I had set the live stream to private, apparently, without me knowing. All right, let's see who this is. Hello, caller. Who's this? Paint the debate. Oh, Sean, that's a good idea. I like that idea, Sean. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hey, John, I just wanted to let you know that I love watching your show. I really get a lot of enjoyment out of it, and it's just a lot of fun for me to come home after school or work and get to watch you. It really brings a lot of enjoyment in my life.
Well, thank you. It was very nice.
So keep up everything that you're doing, and I'm watching from Dallas, Texas, so God bless and have a good night.
Okay. Take care, buddy. Thanks for calling. Please don't feel like you got to call in and you know, try to make me feel better. I'm happy that we got some people watching. That's good. And I was already eyeing, moving on from the dreams anyway, even though we were actually doing some groundbreaking stuff. Sort of. Anyway, so it's fine. But you don't have to call in, and that's nice. I thank you. I just but yeah, maybe we paint the debates would be fun to paint. I've sort of done that, and I had played with that idea before. Do it live, paint the debates live, and maybe I kind of do that. Maybe I'll play with that. What I got to do is I got to set up a TV off to the side so you don't see it or you don't see the audio. So there's no audio or no. But there's so many camera angles when they do that. They're always going about 5 different camera angles. So that could be a problem. Not like that ever stops me. I'd have to just set on one camera angle. I don't know. All right. That's a thought. I might have to do it. Matthew says, if you're not painting tonight, can we see your face? Yeah. Okay, you're right. There's no face. I got no face. How about that? There I am. I can't hide now. There I am. That's me. What do you guys think about this, though, in terms of dreams? Now, here's another. This might be the next level for dreams. Okay? What do you guys think of this? Because I was playing with this idea, and this has nothing, there's no painting involved here. What do I do? Oh, here we are. The sound disappeared. Oh, the sound. Oh, shit. What? Weird. That's crazy. Hello? 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 Can still hear keyboard though. The sound disappeared. Weird. No voice, only music. Well, this is weird. Why is that? I don't get it. Okay, let me see what's going on here. It should be. Fuck. Technology, man. It's just. It shouldn't be a problem. The sound. Hello? 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 I don't get it. I'm not sure what happened. You can't hear me. Shit. See, this is why I hate technology. This is why I hate doing all this stuff myself. Because there's always some bullshit that happens like this. I still keep coming back. I know. I totally do. You know me. I do keep coming back, but it just drives me crazy. The fact I don't get it. Why the change audio? It's built-in input audio. How's that? Is that better? No. Did that work? Hello.
Hello? 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 Hello?
I think I might have did something there. Maybe that worked. I'd rather hear you than see you. Is this better? Just turn the keyboard on. Did this work? I feel like maybe it's still not working. Let's see what this is about. What's this guy? What's the audio? Ultra Studio Mini Recorder. Is the sound on that? Hello? Hello? Weird. Wait a second, maybe? Try this. Did that do any good? Doesn't make any sense. It literally makes built-in input audio. It should be built-in input audio. This is this guy. Hello? I can hear you. Shit. All right. All right. Okay, here's my next move. Here is my next move. Can you hear me now? My thing's going up and down. It should be. How's that? That should be working now. Am I working? Not really sure what the deal is, but I see the thing bouncing up and down. Apparently that's not doing the job. Sort of frustrating, frankly. Built-in input audio. I shouldn't have any audio, frankly. We should have no audio. Let me just see if I get rid of this. Just delete it. Yeah. Delete it. Boom. How's that? That should be better, right? Let me just see. Kind of like it. Exerting the power, his power within the wealth his gains. A bit of reverb. How's this? Is this good? It's good now. Okay. I think I might have had like double audio issues. Let me go to this one too. Come here and I'm gonna go here and get rid of this. Because basically there's oh shit, what did I do? Oh fuck. I screwed up. That's okay. I screwed up. That's alright. Let me shoot. We're still there, I guess, but let me get my boom. Okay. Alright, I guess we're okay there. Weird. Let me put this over here. Stretch to fit. Okay. Now we go back here, and we can go. Boom. Okay. I guess that's better. Okay, so here's my next. What do you guys think of this idea? Okay.
Can you? Oh shit! I don't have the fucking audio. Has died on me. Shit. Where's my audio? It should not. Let me see the audio. Okay. Let me see here. How's that? Is that better? Shit. Driving me crazy. This is crazy. I just, here's the other problem with these audio things. Nice, do your thing. Audio cut. Shit. The fuck? It makes no sense that would be the case. It really makes no sense. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. No.
There we go. We're going to spend the next... Okay, see that clearly the mic works here. Right? So I'm there, the mic works good there. I go here, mic does not work. Kind of works. Hello caller, who's this?
Hey, this is Sam.
What's going on?
Oh my god. Wow, it's real. It's reality. Yeah, not much. I'm like so thrilled with. This is the first one that I've showed up for. I've been trying to watch your show for I don't know, like a month, and I keep missing it.
Yeah.
And I'm super happy to be here.
Oh, good. I'm glad we were keeping you entertained.
Yeah, no, it's I'm sorry that you had that moment of just sort of like the loneliness and frustration earlier.
Yeah.
That like threw you off. It was kind of
weird.
It was kind of fun though. You know, I took an improv class years ago, and my biggest laughs were from my frustration and being angry. That's where my
that's where people were like going. I could hear the laughs.
It's so visceral. Like you can't. It's hard to fake something like that.
Maybe so.
Yeah. So it feels really like earnest, or even just like getting annoyed with like the tech elements of doing a live stream, and it's just like, oh fucking shit.
Yeah.
like it's a very particular kind of feeling that I think is I don't know if universal is the right word, but it just like it's really strong.
Maybe so.
Yeah. But I guess I don't know. I'm stoked to see you. I even if you're in the middle of transitioning from one thing to another.
Maybe I might change my mind.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah, I think that's pretty rad. I'm kind of in the middle of that too.
I'm not really sure, but I've been playing with the idea of miming people's dreams. Miming, just not painting, but miming people's dreams.
Right. Like
like kabuki-ish, or like or I don't know, it doesn't have to be that, but like
kind of.
you are
Yeah.
like interpretive dancing
Exactly.
the narrative
Yeah.
or the ideas. That's fucking sick. I'd like that actually.
I think that's what we're gonna try tomorrow, maybe, or at some point, because we can go back to the paintings, but I think I'm gonna mime people's dreams.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun, and I think that's or my initial thought was like, well, either paint something else or stick with dreams, but like interpret it in some other way, right? Like whether it's the act of painting that is frustrating or boring or not lighting a fire for you, like change. Yeah, I don't know. Changing one or the other thing up could be really nice.
Yeah. So I appreciate it. Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say another thing. Oh yeah, fucking. Yeah, so I like got out of art school, grad school, fucking year and a half ago, and have been trying a bunch of different jobs, and right now I'm trying to get a certification to teach grade school.
Okay.
And I'm having a really weird relationship with like making art stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't have like a community of people that do it, because I live in a new place. I don't have venues and people that I know that play at them, and I'm an experimental music person.
Yeah.
And performance artist, I guess. And I've been thinking about like how would you do, like essentially what you do for painting is what I would want to do for music if I'm gonna use the internet as like a performance space, right?
Yeah. Totally.
But I have no idea how that translates with music. Like, I would love if I could improvise music with callers.
Maybe. You just got to do it. You got to be willing to just put yourself out there and experiment.
Yeah, I think so. And not be sort of worried about whether or not the outcome is going to be any sort of way. Like, I've got to sort of go for it and learn from what happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm still trying to figure it out. It's kind of exciting, though. I mean, you can see me go from, sort of frustration to some kind of, weird epiphany of relaxation and community, groundswell of community support and all that. So,
absolutely.
In a weird way, it's in a nutshell, that is life. Obviously, in an hour or so that we're doing the program.
Yeah, I love that there's like there's like a teleology to a stream within itself, and then also 10 years of streaming. Like that's I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's. 10, it's 12 or whatever it is now, yeah. So,
hell yeah.
But for all that time, again, I don't, I'm always battling a technical issue, and so that it's a little frustrating on some levels, but because I'm always thinking, oh man, if I could be better, better suited with my technology abilities, I could be. I could take on the world better, and then, maybe that's, it's just maybe not a reality. It wouldn't really be the case, frankly. But I guess since I don't have that ability, I guess you wonder that maybe.
Yeah, or even confidence in your own ability, right? Like, my dad just retired from his job, and he's had a secretary like do everything for him for 30 years or something.
Yeah.
And he had to ask me how to like make a new folder in his like Gmail.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, well, you should do what any young person who is applying for a tech job would do, which is Google it and figure out how to fucking do it, and then like live with the confidence of the entire internet or some shit. Because apparently that's all you need to get shit done is like sort of be brave and confident about it. Because
Well, that's
you or
always
I
been the case.
are smart enough to look it up on the internet and figure it out, right?
Right, but I mean that's kind of. I mean, thankfully the internet has that ability to, so you can pick up stuff. But that's always been the case, you know, fake it to make it, you know, and you know,
Totally.
like when you get a job and you're like, oh yeah, I can do the forklift, you know, I can use a forklift. Oh yeah, sure, I can do the forklift. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I can figure that. I can figure that shit out. Like, I'll watch some tutorials or something, and I'll lie about it because I'm desperate to eat food.
Yeah, I can.
Whatever it is.
I can drive that truck, the stick shift truck, and you know, and then you get in there and you just go. And you just chew the hell out of the gears and whatever the fuck it is, and you just ruin it.
God.
You're just like, oh, something's wrong with your clutch, man, or your stick, or whatever the fuck it is.
Right. It was their fault, or they had the maintenance done or something.
Yeah, never admit that you did it. Just, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, right. It's like, I don't know if that's the healthiest advice, but I think for someone who like has. Oh my God! I'm watching the delay of you.
Yeah, delay.
The stick shift.
Yeah. Stick shift delay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So quick aside.
Yeah.
And then I'll let you know.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. There's this art idea that I've been having, that is like so unrelated from the other shit that I made in grad school, undergrad, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's. I don't know how, I don't know what sort of body or representation to put it in, but essentially it's like I've been reading all of this speculative fiction, speculative theory shit, and I was thinking about representations of the future that you find in pop culture or whatever, and they're usually super banal, and it's like the same shit. It's like either a crisp, clean Macintosh future, or it's like a gritty cyberpunk kind of future. It's boring. And it was like, what if in the future, like millions of years in the future, humans have sort of devolved to, or like evolved in such a way that we function like gut bacteria or like microfauna inside of like some other organism, right? It's like human species has sort of, done its thing and it's over. And I was thinking I don't know, making all these connections, but I was thinking about what if this organism is like some huge land whale creature that eats like microplastic dust and cement and shit, like the sort of things that are left over from after humanity is gone, and yeah, so I was like, where is the story of the future where humans have turned into just like a weird spinal cord thing that's like floating around inside of a stomach that's like processing aminos or something, what if that's like a more interesting version of the future, but I don't know how that becomes an art thing for others to experience.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you could just write it down and then it's like a movie or something. Sci-fi. Sounds like sci-fi or something.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it could. Yeah. Maybe I could like storyboard it or something, and then that could either turn into like an animation or a text or some shit.
Could be. Yeah. I mean, what would be the other option? I don't know. I mean.
Right, yeah, and I was doing some kind of web.
You could get on a soapbox in your town square and just start talking about it.
Right, yeah, sort of what I just did here.
Yeah, exactly.
You can just go outside.
Yeah, and just start yelling about it and just saying, look, yeah, man, in the future, we're going to be inside a whale.
Oh my fucking god! But so it's shit like that keeps me from making an art about it, though, because I'm like, oh, this is just like goofy nonsense.
Well,
Like,
I
don't know if
wouldn't.
other people need to hear this.
You don't want to. I wouldn't. You know what art is a problem in itself. I wouldn't spend too much time about worrying about what art is. You know, I don't think that's. I don't think that's healthy necessarily. For some people, it's fine, but I mean, for some of us, for myself, you just got to do what you got to do. If it turns out that it's art or perceived as art, then fine. You know.
Yeah, that's really helpful. Thanks.
I think so. I like, you know, you'd like to think that it's art. You went to art school, or you know, you think about art all the time. But whatever endeavor you do, if it doesn't, you know, like a pachinko ball, if it doesn't fall in the right or whatever, Tetris or you know, I don't know what the fuck, you know, it doesn't go in the right hole. So what? In terms of how it's perceived. Anyway, no, whatever you do, it's never perceived the way. No one else sees it the way you saw it. Almost never. I mean, maybe, but
right. In like the most rare case of, you know, or I don't know, maybe you read a poem that you love and you like have researched the writer and you feel like you do everything you can to grasp what it is that they are getting at. Like that's maybe the closest that we get to that, but that person is dead and you're looking at words that they wrote down and were published and passed around. Yeah, it's like it's all so, I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know. I appreciate this. Like this has been the best therapy session I've ever had, I think.
Well, it's too bad we weren't doing your dreams. But did you even have a dream?
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
God, I have one.
I guess we could have done.
I have one that I'm looking for on my phone. If you wanted to.
Well, I'm not gonna. Not today. I'm not gonna. I mean, but we could kick around your dreams. I don't know if that helps, but it's not really.
Or, like talk about my dreams.
Yeah, it's fun. I like talking about people about their dreams. Though sometimes they're not that interesting, but whatever.
Right.
I mean, they're hard to. Sometimes they're pretty interesting, and then other times they're kind of like, okay.
Yeah, because I've only watched a few of the videos that have been posted, like where you took the streams, posted on YouTube. I've only watched a few of those, and this is the first one that I've been for here live.
Yeah.
So I can sort of extrapolate that you probably just hear like 1,000 tooth falling out dreams and some weird shit about parents and sleep paralysis type stuff.
We painted some bugs yesterday. I mean,
playing the standards, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I just sort of burned out, or I just had a brain fart, and also I think I was just sort of a natural thing to do that, kind of maybe. So I think we'll try to do some mime people's dreams.
Yeah, I think that is badass, and you should check that out and see how it.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on setting that up for tomorrow, and we'll just mime people's dreams. And you know, it may not always work, but then painting people's dreams didn't always work either. So we just have to be patient and just wait for people to call in, and we'll mime. I'll be the dream mime or whatever. We'll do it.
Dream mime.
We'll do it one or two times. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, I'll tune in. I'll go.
We'll try it again tomorrow. I don't think. I mean, I thought, that'd be fun to paint the debate. That I don't want to do that. I don't want to get in. I'm sick of politics. You guys figure that out. You guys figure the politics out.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna get into it.
It's such a fucking trash fire.
Basically. Well, let's hope that it all works out, but I don't want to waste time on that. There's other things to do. I got other things to do right now.
Someone said to do the debate in chat, and I was like, that could either be really fun if it stays sort of playful and light, but I can't fucking go on the internet without
I know.
Like being bombarded with all the ads.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, everyone make their decisions and we'll do all that stuff. You know, don't screw it up this time and all that, but look, I'm not going to participate. I don't want to get into heated arguments. It's just I don't need that right now.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Because there's plenty of people doing it, and I'm not
going
to change your mind. I'm not going to change anyone's mind on what I think should be done, you know. And everyone's doing that.
Yeah.
Just fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck
so
it.
much, or like if we diverted any of that energy into doing a fun stream of something cool and unique.
Yeah, so that's why I think I'll be miming. I'm going to be miming people's dreams tomorrow.
Good shit. I'll be there.
Okay. We'll take a break from
Well,
painting.
thanks for talking with me.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I'll give someone else a shot. Best of luck.
Okay, you too.
Oh.
Oops, lost him. I don't know if I'm going to be on much longer. We kind of went longer than usual. I kind of got on a roll, and it was nice to get about 20 people watching. That's because I was cussing a lot. Actually, the fact that I put my face on full screen, we lost people. Anyway, so let's try to regroup for tomorrow. I'm gonna begin. Maybe I'm playing. I'm not really certain. I might chicken out on this idea, but it was an idea that I had for a while. Miming, you know, because we're kind of going through all the stages in a sense with the dream. So let's do some mimes. Mime your dreams, just out of experimentation wise. We'll do that. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for showing up. I don't know why the thing was set for private, and that just set. That's a classic example of how something can change, and you can, if you're in the wrong mode of energy force field, something like that, you can actually, you know, wars could be started, you know, because of something is you know, as simple as your stream being set to private, literally, or you know, you can get in arguments and fights over something that is, you know, what is a famous. Oh, there's a story. Here's a story. I'll just leave you with this story. I read it on the new, you know, the news. Some guy, I think it was in Florida, which I guess that's common for things to be coming from Florida, I believe. And so what happened was, this guy, this actually happened a few years ago or a year ago or whatever, and the guy's actually in prison, and he got beat up in prison. But he went to prison because he was obsessed with pointing out people having their handicap placard, and they're not really using their, or you know, they're parking in the handicap parking space, but they don't have a handicap placard. And so this guy was obsessed with telling people, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. You know, he took it upon himself. And then some scuffle happened, and then of course he gets his gun and kills the guy. And so now he's in prison because of the handicap parking thing. So there you go. So perfect example of something so minuscule. You know, people get into fights for not doing the dishes, you know, or not making the bed. You know, get over it, guys. Get over it. But we never do we? We never do. We still, little things, little pet peeves can blow up. You make a mountain out of a molehill, don't we? Don't we sometimes? We make a mountain out of a molehill. Okay. Well, having said that, I think we regrouped in the process of elimination, and thanks so much for being there with me and hanging out. All right. Sweet dreams, everybody.